in this video, it'll be something a little bit different. Now, I've had no time to do a woodworking video this week because I've been that busy with commissions that I've been doing for clients. If you'd like to see them projects, they are on my Instagram page. I'll leave a link down below. But what we are going to do is for the first time ever, I'm going to do some wall spraying. Now, I have been spraying all my furniture recently, but I've never actually sprayed a wall. So this could go horribly wrong. I honestly do not know yet. As normal, all the links to the products that I will be using will be in the description down below. Please feel free to leave any comments. Let's get started. So first off, two very important items you need when spraying. First off is a mask that is suitable for what you're spraying. Now, as this is only water based, this one from 3M, which is the 4251 Plus, is more than adequate. Also, you want to get yourself some good rubber gloves. Again, I use these nitrile gloves back from Colad. First job will be to mask up the area which we are going to be spraying. Now, I've got some of this drop plastic cloth from Kip, and also some of the brown paper, which is all pre-masked, again from Kip. Well, that's all looking like a crime scene from Dexter. We'll go mix some paint and we'll get the first coat on. What I'm using is the Wagner 3500XVLP. Now, these come with two different types of pot. They have a brown knob for the fine finishes, what we use when we're spraying the furniture, and this yellow one, which is for doing walls and ceilings, etc. I mean, obviously it's only for doing small jobs, as the reservoir pot is only about 1 litre, so you're not going to be able to do massive walls with this particular sprayer. So I'll be using this Isomat Premium colour, which I have mixed up to match into a Farrow and Ball colour from Brewers Decorator Centre. Now, with all sprays, you actually need to water it down slightly. So what we're going to do is I've got these automotive paint mixing cups, which I bought off eBay or Amazon, I can't remember. And we're just going to put in, I've got 700ml to start with, because I think that'll be enough for the area we're doing, because obviously it will be several coats. Now, I tend to find with the Isomat it needs watering down about 15% as I'm doing the wardrobes. So we're going to put in just about 100ml of water. There we go. Next up, you need to get a good stir. Again, this is just an automotive steel mixing stick. You can use any mixing stick you wish. Next up, we will need to strain the paint to make sure there's no impurities or bits in it. Again, these are just automotive paint ones. That was just a case of let's go and spray the wall. So, the paint's mixed, gloves, mask. Let's see if you can actually get this anywhere near right. First coat has gone on a little bit heavy in places, in fact far too heavy in places. So what I'm going to do for the next coat is, with the XLVP, the amount of paint you allow through is on this little dial here. Now I had that at number 7, so I'm going to dial that back to I think 5 for the second coat, and the turbine speed is done by this back dial here. Now again, it might have been because it was a little bit too close in places as we're spraying it, so I'm also going to knock that back 1 to 6. So we'll let that coat dry. It normally takes about an hour to an hour and a half for the Isomat, I find, before it's okay with giving a second coat. So we're going to let that dry. I'll go get on with some other spraying I'm doing outside for another client's desk, and then we shall come back later on and do another couple of coats. Painting walls is a lot harder than doing cabinet doors. Still seems to be getting a bit of splat when I first started up down this left hand side. For you to do spray, if you could leave something in the comments down below for me to why I might be getting this. As I say, I'm not a paint sprayer, I'm not a decorator, I'm a joiner. So any help would be very much appreciated. Of course, we'll let this dry. It still needs another coat at least, because You can see where some of the test swatches were that I did previously. So we'll leave it another hour or so, and then I'll come back and I'll give it another coat. All in all, that went pretty well. This has had 3 coats in total, and it's covered pretty well. It still needs to do the final dry overnight. I do need to up my masking game slightly because I did manage to not mask up properly this top corner, and I got a bit of overspray into the opposing corner. But other than that, I feel it went pretty well. Any comments, just leave them down below please. Thanks for watching.